Welcome back to the Big Music YouTube channel. You know what time it is.
Music's just sort of really how I define myself.
Thank you guys, thank you, and thank you so much to our studio audience. You're amazing, you're amazing. All back here for our second episode of Live Life Loud. I can't believe you guys are late again. This is live television. You should know better, Rob Zombie. Come on. It happens one more time. I'm going to send you guys up to the bar where you're going to have to hang out with Slash and Tommy, all the other latecomers, and James and Duff. All right, we got a deal? Good stuff. Now back to the audience there, and let's see if we can get on with the show and no more latecomers. Now, before we get this show on the road, the first thing we've got to do is look down below and hit that big red button. Subscribe to this channel, folks. We are on the way up. So please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also hit the little bell there and you'll get notified every time we drop a new cool video. Very excited to announce on the show today we have our very first guest performance from Ash Rothschild. He'll be here and I'll be here and we'll be doing our very first installment of the DNA show. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to talk about all things happening around big music, all things happening around life, all things everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got plenty of stuff to talk about, so make sure you stick around for that. Okay, so I just got a hot tip. Downstairs we have got a serious Gibson delivery happening. So I've just gotten the call. I'm going to head downstairs. We're going to go and see Laurie, see what's happening downstairs. All right, so Live Life Loud, Gibson guitars. Let's go down and see what's happening. Let's go. Now I think Laurie is hiding in and amongst all the boxes here in the warehouse. There he is. How are you, Laurie?
We got some cool stuff in today.
Right on. So
Flaming goodness.
where is this? Where is it? Let's have a look at what we got. Hey, no, don't take it out of the box yet. But where?
I think it is. We've got loads of stuff just come in.
Right.
Stock. We've got some keyboards, but unfortunately I think they're already pre-allocated, guys. But
All sold from the online store.
You've got the keyboard practicing. Oh, I can feel it.
Oh, there. Okay, all right. So,
here.
now this is a pretty exclusive guitar.
Yes, we actually had one of these in about 2 weeks ago, and it sold within about a week. So Gibsons are really hard to get at the minute. Very limited stuff coming into Australia at the moment. So we're lucky enough to secure another gorgeous guitar, which we'll see soon.
In case you're all wondering, that's how a Gibson turns up at the shop. Boxed.
Even the box.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't get to actually see the box, so there you go. That's the box, and we don't know what's in there yet. We're going to go and find out. So hang on tight there, people, and we'll be right back with you. So we are here, and we're going to show you how we found the box in the warehouse. We brought it out to the shop floor now. We're going to read the top. So we have this carton contains one.
Just one.
Memphis ES335 figured. I'm not going to say the colour.
We're going to big reveal on the cover.
I think we should reveal
pretty cool
the colour
colour. All right.
to you all before we say the colour.
Let's do it.
Any guesses as to what colour it might be? Let us know down in the chat. Come on. What colour do you think? I reckon we'll get you stumped on this one. Anyway, we're going to cut.
Cardboard.
Oh, look out. What colour case have they given us?
Oh, it's a lovely Gibson brown leather case.
We don't
cool.
whatever you do, don't open it just yet because I want to get a shot of the original. I want to get a good look at the guitar and also the smell when you open the guitar.
It's all about the
for
smell.
The first time from Memphis. Oh my god! Oh.
Okay.
All right, so here we have it.
Are we ready?
I think we're ready to have a look at the guitar.
Let's get those latches undone.
Hang on a second. Let's move the camera. We got to do this properly. All right, here we go, Laurie. You ready for this, mate?
Ready? Get those latches. Love that sound.
Hang on.
There's always one more, Harvey.
At the back.
Are we good? Are you ready?
All right, so guesses on the last chance to guess the colour.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Heritage Cherry. If you selected in the chat ES335 Memphis in Heritage Cherry,
You win. I don't know.
you don't win this guitar. No. Oh my gosh.
That is pretty hot.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's
this
just
is
check out.
a,
Let's just head up and have a look at the fretboard and the headstock. Yow. And that symbol there, is that the Memphis symbol on the truss rod cover?
The clef.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is actually.
Oh,
Point if you look that
there you
one up.
go. Something for us to
Something to learn.
check out. All right. Tell us, Laurie, some basic things about this guitar.
Okay.
Why did we get this guitar in the shop?
Well, because it's pretty stunning, but this is a Memphis 2019. The 335s are now actually longer known made in Memphis. They're made in Nashville again now.
Oh.
But this is a pretty cool guitar. It's got figured. It's what they call a figured finish. So you see, because it's 335s are a 3-ply maple, maple, poplar, and maple. And then the top on this is actually figured. You know, a lot of 335s are plain, what they call a plain top. But this one's got that gorgeous figuring, even on the back as well. Look at that, check that out the back. And you know, the grain changes, the maple, the figures change as you move it in the light. This is also what they call quarter sawn maple, and the mahogany neck as well is quarter sawn. So that's a woodworking technique. It basically translates to a guitar. Gives you a nice uniform grain straight along, so it's a nice looking grain, and it makes it very strong. So that's, you know, for a guitar neck and a guitar body, what you want is strength. So stunning. This has got the Memphis 2 humbucking pickups in there as well. So that classic creamy, open, big 335 sound. You know, it can do anything. It can do rock, it can do blues, it can do jazz, it can do a bit of everything. You can throw, you know. Works great as a clean guitar, throw some gain, you know, bust your Eric Clapton chops out. It's all there in there. Stunning guitar.
Now, let's be honest here. It's not going to go on the cheap rack.
It's not. No, this is, you know, what we certainly a premium guitar. It's going to go on the top shelf. But like I said, we had one of these in here about 2 weeks ago, and it sold within a week. So, you know, these guitars go. You know, there's. You know, like I said, they do their thing and they do it well. So simple as that, really.
Beautiful. Okay. So, any other favourite bits you want to talk about that guitar, or are we pretty much good to go? Come in, play it, check it out.
Come in, give it a try, pretty much. It's a beautiful piece of guitar making.
It's quite amazing taking it out of the box for the first time too.
Even a flame on the side as well.
Wow.
You know, definitely different for a 325. You know, most 325s would be, you know, cherry, natural, or black, ebony. So you know, it's pretty cool with this figured burst. It's something that you don't see.
The Memphis the Memphis building shop has brought out some quite interesting colours on. I think we've seen a blue one of those here too.
Yeah, actually sold the blue burst as well. Personally, myself,
nice.
to a customer down in Melbourne. So. You know, like I said, we ship these guitars all over Australia, so give us a call. We're a good bunch of guys here, nice and friendly, top service, so come and see us at Big Music.
Nice. Good plug for yourself there, mate. Great job.
Look at this, we've got some case candy.
Oh, right on.
Gibson
leather.
Strap. There we go.
That's
black
nice leather strap.
And then in here, what do we got in the box?
Do you want me to hold the guitar for you for a second?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Got a warranty card.
Hang on, pull it out one by one for us.
Warranty card there.
Nice.
And we've got our little black booklet. If I can get it out of the box, there we go. Okay, we've got some other bits and bobs here. What else have we got? So we've got a Gibson polish cloth.
Nice.
We've got a Gibson Allen key tool key ring.
Very cool.
Very cool. Even a key ring for your pick. Gibson leather key ring. Very nice.
Wow.
Key ring even. And then we've also got in here, in our little book, got a Gibson Gold warranty card. We've got the serial number in there as well. Very, very cool.
Nice. All right, well, thanks very much for that, Laurie. That's amazing, mate. This guitar is insane. And come down and check it out. Thanks, Laurie.
See you later, guys. See you soon.
Thanks so much, Laurie, for checking out that guitar. Remember, you can come into the store Monday to Saturday, check that guitar out, or you can head online at www.bigmusic.com, check that guitar out. Any questions you need answered, swing the guys a message, we'll sort it out for you. Thanks, Laurie, for that. Keep me informed with any cool stuff that's going on down there. I'm sure we all want to know about it. All right, guys, up on the show now, we have the very first installment of the DNA Show. And the DNA Show is myself and my buddy Ash, and we talk about everything that's happening at Big Music, all the cool things we've done, all the cool things we've got coming up, everything. So, this, and a bit of a warning before you watch this could get a bit weird and particularly silly. That's what happens when you put two adults who've never grown up in front of a camera. So good luck with the first installment of the DNA Show. Hey everyone, I'm Damo.
And I'm Ash.
And this is the first episode of the DNA Show.
Oh my god, you're watching the DNA Show with Damo and Ash!
Okay, now before we start the DNA Show, we must mention our sponsors and go to a break. So who is our new sponsor this year, Ash?
Well, Damo, it's funny you should ask. You know what? There's nothing worse than going out in public and having to put on one of those blue masks and it doesn't match your black clothes. How bad is that, Damo?
It's the worst.
Well, it's funny that you should say it's the worst because we have the best. We have the brand new Big Music Face Hider. And it comes in, yes, black. Do you have any blacker? No, because you can't get any blacker than black, because black is a shade, it's not a colour. So, check out the new Face Hider.
Proud sponsors of the DNA Show, the Big Music Multi-Use Face Hider in black.
No way!
You can use it for all sorts of things, like a single blanket,
No way!
or even for two.
No way!
And there's plenty of room for snuggling. You can dress as your favorite superhero and wear it as a cape. You can even wear it when you go to the beach as your favorite hat.
No way!
You can even try it out as a surfboard, or maybe even take it camping with you.
No way!
And when in Venice, you might want to ride on the gondola, perhaps for two.
No way! No way! Are those my undies?
All right, well, welcome to the very first episode of DNA. And normally we would be co-hosting this show. We'd be talking to lots of people all over town in their bands, all through the music industry. But today, I actually wanted to talk to Ash and find out about what he's been up to around big music. We've got performances to talk about. We've got rock shows to talk about. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. But first up, so everyone out there knows, how have you been, mate, through this COVID time?
Damo, thanks for asking. I've been fabulous. And yourself?
Very well, mate.
Excellent. Look, I guess the main things that I've been up to in this strange time is putting together our rock show programs. We've started a brand new series of events here called Songs and Stories, where we interview a singer-songwriter. Generally, they've been Australian artists, as we like to promote our fantastic Australian talent. We did one of our first evenings that I think we're going to talk about a little bit later
With Steve Kilby from the church. Oh.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the other thing is I've been writing a bunch of music with my own band. I think a lot of people have been doing a lot of writing at the moment because there's no shows to be played, but just keeping busy in general and doing lots of music stuff.
And tell us, are we going to get a release of any music from any of your bands soon at all?
We are. Thanks for asking. There's a band I play in called the Black Halo that have just about to release an album shortly, and Panic Syndrome, another band. So if you like fantastic music sung by very good-looking people, then check us out. We're not good-looking at all, but we write fantastic songs, and we're nice guys. We have cool hair as well.
And another thing that kind of breaks my heart a bit is that your original band, your very first band, Caligula, was actually lined up to do some huge festival shows this summer. For the first time in many, many years. We're all looking forward to it, but sorry, that's not going to happen, mate.
Yeah, well, it seems that thank you. everyone has been robbed of their shows, and a lot of people robbed of their livelihood. Fortunately for us, we get to work in this wonderful hub of entertainment, big music. So I've been very, very lucky. Unfortunately, shows blown out, but there's shows being organised as we speak. Whether or not we'll get to play them, we don't know.
Okay, we get asked all the time, what is a rock show? How do I get involved? Ash and I, we're going to break it down right now. So tell us the first thing you need to know about being in a rock show, man.
Here we go. Okay, a rock show is a 15-week program.
And it's got a different theme every time. It could be rock, it could be blues, it could be pop, it could be alternative.
It's made up of around about 22 songs.
And there's also a minimum level you have to be at. We have what's called our player evolution, and if you're at level 3 on that, then you're ready to join one of our rock shows.
Now, once you've learnt these 22 songs over our 15-week period, once you get to that end of that 15 weeks, we do a massive show in our venue.
Okay, everyone, what we're going to do now is run through the whole new season of rock shows. They are starting this week. They are starting next week. It's all happening. Now, Ash is going to run through and tell you what days and what themes the show on. What I can tell you is after school, the under 18s all start at 4:30 until 7:30 every day. Seniors over 18s start at 7:30 every day for each show. And on Sunday, we have an 11 o'clock start for the under 18s. So give us the days and the themes. Man.
How about we start with the under 18s?
Do it.
Okay. Mondays, we have the Foo Fighters vs. Nirvana show.
Sweet.
Tuesdays, we have the classic rock and blues show.
Wicked.
Wednesday, we have our Junior Rockers program, which is designed from 9 to 12-year-olds doing a classic rock theme. Thursday, we have the Guitar Heroes program. Fridays, we have There's a Day to Rest. Same with Saturdays. Sundays, we have the Download Festival, the heavy, heavy Download Festival. Now, let's go to the over 18 show.
Okay.
On Wednesday evening, we have the British Invasion show, and on Thursday evenings, we have I Love Rock and Roll. If you'd like to know the songs that are in those programs, hit us up on our website. All the information's there.
The information's just below us at www.com, bigmusic.com, bigmusic.com.
Once we get to the end of the 15 weeks, we do a live performance in our venue. At the moment, we're running our shows as a live streaming because of the COVID restrictions. But we never know what's around the corner. Perhaps we could be playing in front of people. Either way, we'll be playing in front of people.
And another cool thing is out there is that it's not just for kids, it's for over 18s as well. So if you are looking for something to do in your midlife crisis, I strongly suggest you join a rock band or a rock show. A lot of fun.
Look, like Damo said, it's never too late. We also have people that used to play a little bit of guitar when they were younger, and they want to revisit that a little bit later on. Everything's done for you here. We put the songs together. We give you your own coach, and we have all the equipment set up for you. You just bring.
I was going to say, do I have to lug in my drum set and guitar amps
No.
or anything like that?
Funny you should say that, Damo.
Really?
Not at all.
Oh.
We have it all here. The only thing you need to do is bring in your guitar, bass, and microphones, perhaps your drumsticks as well. We have PAs in every room with guitar effects and keyboards here. So it's just the instruments you need to bring besides the keyboard or drums, and we'll take care of the rest.
Ash, you've been a seriously busy little bunny.
I have, hopping about the place and delivering eggs to children.
So one thing that was really, really cool, and was the first time we'd had a live audience in our venue this year, was you got to host and sit down and chat in front of a room full of people with an international star of Australian music, Steve Kilbey from the Church. Tell us a bit about the night, mate.
Yeah, it was amazing. The idea behind this program was there's a lot of people that do acoustic gigs, and they spend a lot of the time doing the music, and they talk a little bit. We really wanted to flip it on its head and make this more of an educational kind of evening, being a rock school. So we had more focus on the stories, with a couple of songs thrown in. It was very easy with Steve because he has some huge hits up his sleeve, and he's got some fantastic stories. The cool thing is with this program as well, I've been lucky to pick people I know relatively well, so they're not so guarded because they're just having a chat with a mate, and Steve didn't upset us when it came to that. He really had some wonderful stories and stuff that I think even an avid church fans didn't know about. So he talked about a lot of the stuff that wasn't said in interviews and stories. But yeah, all in all, 10 out of 10. Beautiful night.
Now, I know we can't name names or anything like that, but are there any hints as to us maybe doing any more of these songs and stories shows?
We do actually have quite a lineup organised. Unfortunately, most of the artists that we've got organised are from interstate, but we're having talks to Steve Balby at the moment.
Nice. Who's just released some new music.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Steve is, he was in Noiseworks. He also fronted a band called the Electric Hippies. He's now fronting a band called My Sex, which a lot of people would remember from the 80s.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of his own solo stuff. And he's also an ambassador for big music. So it's quite an honour to have him in here and be able to promote his music.
So hopefully we can get Steve in, and if when you do see us advertise for the Steve Balby show, it is a must. He tells an incredible story, not just through his guitar, but also through his foot.
He's a wonderful storyteller and foot guy. You look as well, these the last show that we did with Steve sold out pretty quickly. We generally just send it out to you guys and not the general public. So if you do see this advertised and you're interested, I would highly suggest that you get in there and grab a ticket, because they go very quickly, as we're still under the COVID restrictions, and we're only allowed to have 45 people in this room. So as you can imagine, that goes relatively quick. But yeah, just a wonderful honour to be part of having all these great musos come in and tell us a little bit about how they wrote some of these songs, how they started in their career, often one of their great turning points to what they've done. So yeah, I highly recommend that if you're interested in, even if you don't know much about these artists, it's a great entertaining night because I'm hilarious and good looking. So you get all that in the ticket price.
All right, everyone, that's all the time we have on the DNA show this week. And the reason why we don't have any time is because we're walking across the street now to go and get our afternoon cup of coffee.
No way!
No way! Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you on the next edition of the DNA show, which should be pretty soon, I would say.
No way!
Later. On with the show. Back to Damo in the studio. All right, guys, well, that's all we've got time for on the show this week. Thank you all for hanging out, and it's very awesome to be supported here by all of my workmates in the office. You guys are so cool and supportive. I don't often shoot down here in the office, but as you can see, I'm just doing a video edit behind me, so I thought I'd do the wind-up here. We will see all you guys. Next week, we've got a huge episode, so make sure you check out our next episode. Get down below, subscribe to this channel, like this video, hit the little bell, and you will get notifications every time we post on this channel. Until then, everyone, make sure that you live life loud.
Music's just sort of really how I define myself.